Recording. And we're live.
Oh, we are.
Oh, we are live. Oh, we're live. All right.
Yeah, wow.
Good. All right, guys. We're live right now. Of course, we're going to wait a couple minutes to get everybody going. Thank you for joining me tonight. This was a little bit random. All right. We got some great recipes to show you. A couple good products to show. All right. We got some great. I got my man here with me. Debbie's running the camera. She'll hop on in a little bit. All right. So we'll get this going in about 1 more minute. I'm going to set up my Facebook page so that occasionally I can take some comments and questions as we go along. So I encourage everybody to feel free, ask as many questions as you like, and I will get at them when I can. All right? Counting down, counting down. We already got our knives all sharpened up. Kinda. You're really gonna. This is how your kid walks around the house too, as well, right? With the earpieces in.
Yeah, I got some.
Would you like to introduce yourself, Deion?
Thanks.
I mean, you already did, so like.
All right, never mind. Cool. All right, gang. Let's do the official. My name is Dante Finney, Mr. Pain in the Park, and I'm here to show you 2 good cooking recipes. We're going to work on some Cajun chicken, and we're going to work on a little Spanish rice, okay? Something to give your rice a little color. So here's the 2 things we're going to work on today. I'm going to go ahead and put these to the side.
What's Cajun chicken?
Cajun chicken is going to be a little spicier, a little darker
It sounds like Asian chicken.
than what you're used to. It sounds like it, but it's not. I know this guy, so I'm glad he's feeling good tonight. Usually he's very, very camera shy, so we're getting somewhere with all this. So I'm sure a few of you guys have seen this presentation before. If you have seen one of my cooking demos before, stay tuned in, because this is going to be totally different than anything else that I've ever done, because this is live, all right, and it's just us working. So it's going to be a lot of fun. He may be a little annoying. Just ignore him and just pay attention to what's going on. The big things we're going to show you tonight is the knife work. All right, we're really going to show you how to work the knives, and we're going to show you how to get your seasonings all put together. All right, not quite so much, not quite so much. So we're going to work some seasonings. I already got a little bit pre-made, and we'll go from there. So the first thing we want to do is cut up our veggies. This is one of the things that's going to save you or cost you a lot of time. I know with meal prep, cutting the veggies and all that takes a lot of time, and it really interferes with your night when you got to stop and do all of this. These are the things that make people want to go out and eat. But I'm here to show you that if you have the right tools, just like a carpenter, an engineer, whatever you are, if you have the right tools for the job, you can get it done extremely quick, okay? You can take this 15, 20-minute process of cutting up your vegetables and knock it out in 5 minutes if you're using the proper techniques. All right? Yes, sir. So, Deion's already pre-cut a few slices for us, and he used one of the first techniques that I like to show all of my clients is a good push and pull. So, this knife is extremely sharp. Yeah. Beautiful stuff here. A lot of people want to push down with the knife. Notice, no matter how sharp this knife is, pushing down, there's a lot of effort in that. There's a lot I had to do. What happens is you push down and it slips side to side. So you're going to push down and it goes to the side. That's going to cause you to cut yourself even more. What's even worse is if you have a dull knife and when you go to push down on the vegetable or the meat, if the knife is dull, it's going to slide off to the side. It's going to run you a risk of cutting yourself. So you want a nice sharp tool, and then you want to use a good technique. The technique we like to use is push. You're going to start at the end of the blade. Push all the way to the beginning, pull back, boom, that thing's gone. Just like that. Easy work.
But it's still there.
Easy work. It's off the onion. So instead of having to push straight down, you want to push away and pull in. Real simple. All right? It's so simple. We're going to get my energetic son to hit a few slices for you. You want to go ahead and hit a few for him? All right. He's been doing this for a while. Go ahead and go that way. He's been doing this for a while, so let's see if he uses proper technique here. Good push, good pull.
What about this part?
Don't worry about it. Just keep on going. No. Just keep going. Push and pull. Nice. That's it. All right. So that's going to get your vegetables set up. Nice push, nice pull. Go ahead and set that down, baby. All right. That's going to give you some big pieces sometimes, some bigger pieces. I like my pieces big like this. All right. Some restaurants you go to, Indian style cuisine, you'll get some bigger pieces like this. But for the most part, people like to dice up their veggies.
Like thin.
Okay. He's feeling really good tonight. I'm sorry, I was expecting him to say nothing, not extra. So this is crazy. So once you got your pieces cut out nice and good, turn it sideways, and same method. Push and pull. Push and pull. That's going to break your pieces down even more. Now comes in the next part of your technique. This is how you dice up your vegetables. You want to rock the knife. Rocking, start at the tip, and you want to go down and pull back. That's why most of your blades are made with the curve. That's made to give you a good rocking motion. All right? Okay. So we're going to get everything together here. We're going to give it a good rocking motion. Get at it. Then you kind of scrape it all together. Scrape it off your knife. And just go ahead and rock away. If you repeat this process 2 or 3 times, you're going to end up with a nice finely chopped onion. Just like that. All right. We're going to set that to the side. We're working in a brand new location tonight. I'm loving it. Did some webcam training right outside here at West Palm Beach. Shout out to Seth Nelson, new person on the roster. Great workout tonight, my friend. All right. You want to try to slice these up a little bit?
Sure.
Of course, he tunes out when it's his turn.
No. I was on Snap recording stuff.
Okay. And we all got a snap. I should have my phone out snapping a little bit too, huh?
Yeah.
We're going to get him started on a new one. When I got my peppers, oh my gosh. When I have my peppers, I like to cut the tops off. We got our little baby bell peppers today. A lot of times we have the big ones, but for demonstration purposes, we're going to use these little guys. Please make sure you wash off your vegetables. A lot of those things that you're reading is true. We're getting a lot of chemicals dumped onto our crops. Those chemicals get absorbed into the dirt. Step to the side, son. Those chemicals get absorbed into the dirt. Okay? And then they get absorbed into your vegetable. So you want to make sure you really wash your vegetables off, all right? So with the pepper, we're gonna top that baby. Take the green off. And then I like to break it down into sections of 4s. Right through the top here, real simple. Then you can lay it down flat and give it your good push-pull. My objective here is to get some nice, long, thin strips. All right, we're gonna break these vegetables down for our rice. Now, for time purposes and for space, we're not actually gonna prepare the rice in front of you. But I will show you how to get to that point, okay? So notice we got some good strings going here with the veggies. All right, that's what we're looking for. Now, if you wanted to dice those strings up, you turn them sideways, repeat the process. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hop on my Facebook here and see if I can hit some comments. You're going to try and give it a couple slices, baby?
Sure.
All right, this is a small one, so you're going to have to lock it down on one side.
Yep.
Start at the tip, push.
Pull or rocking motion.
We're going to push and pull right now. Push and pull. Notice that vegetable is real easy to get to. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, who's on today?
your mom, your dad, your clients.
All right. I'm not seeing my live post right now.
And then
That's okay.
I can't do that. I'm gonna come for me.
That's okay. We got a couple good ones in here.
I just hit my finger with my mom.
All right. Deion. He's having a good time. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to keep that going here. I'll try to pull up my live in just a second.
Word.
All right. Here we go. Push and pull, baby. Let's go ahead and break these down real quick. Man, you gotta get up in it, man. You gotta practice, baby.
But I know you at least like hit your fingernail. Do you?
Nah.
How?
Well, you start off slow, and then you build into the speed.
You don't start off slow.
That was pretty slow. It's a lot like the agility ladder, right, gang? Any of my pippers know about the agility ladder, right? You start off nice and slow, build that tempo up, and the next thing you know, you're killing it.
Angela Ray Yaya.
Oh.
Yaya.
Got you. Angela, what's going on? Raina, what's going on?
Oh, Yaya.
Karen Willing says we miss you here in Salisbury.
So,
That's a fun word to say.
Karen Willing.
oh, Karen, hey. We miss you too. Karen, thanks for all the support on Facebook, man. I know you like a lot of posts, do a lot of good things for us. All right, so we got our yellow, we got our orange, and we got our red onion. The recipe that I'm going to post is going to say green onions.
Where's the red onion?
You don't necessarily have to use you don't have to use green peppers. You can use yellow, orange, red, whatever color you like, all right?
Well, where's the red?
The red onion is right there, baby.
That look purple.
Yeah, that's right. All right, we're going to go ahead and throw these in the bowl for now. Oh, man. I love you, baby. I love you.
Still glad you asked him to be on with you?
Yeah, you know, I am glad. This is the most energy I've ever seen him have on camera. So you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it all day.
Well,
Okay, gang.
it's not on camera because, like, I have some videos on the... Never mind.
Go ahead, keep talking. Keep talking.
Never mind. Oh.
Nicholas Long said he'll show you how to use a knife.
Neat.
No. Nick, we all right, baby.
Neat.
Thank you for asking, though.
No.
All right, so we just got the fun part knocked out the way the knife works. Let's go ahead and actually talk about the recipe for a second here. We want to hook up.
Oil.
That is correct. We're going to talk about our Spanish rice and sauteed peppers. First thing we're going to roll with is our olive oil. All right, you want to get about a half a cup of olive oil. Remember, olive oil burns. So if you're going to saute your vegetables in olive oil, start at a low temperature. You're not deep frying. You're not frying chicken tenders or chicken nuggets or anything like that, okay? This dude's off the chain.
Sorry, I like playing music.
It's cool.
Don't judge me.
So remember, your olive oil burns easy. So be real easy with the temperature. Keep it on low. Saute slowly. Brown rice. Let's take a second and talk about brown rice and white rice. We could actually talk about this for the whole entire hour, okay? But we're going to go over it real briefly. These are the main differences without getting too technical on your rice. Your white rice digests very quickly. So the traditional problem with white rice is that when you eat the white rice, it digests fast, it gets into the bloodstream, and then you sit on the couch and watch a movie or two. All right? So obviously those sugars in your bloodstream, when you're not being active, turns into fat. Or it gets stored as fat. What we want to do, if you do want to have some white rice, have that around your workouts, either before or after. Okay? Having it before your workout can benefit because if timed correctly, it could give you a good boost of energy. And then afterwards, it can help refill the glucose lost in your muscles. Your muscles are drained of sugar, which prevents them from recovering properly. After a workout, after you drain them of all the sugars, go ahead and get yourself some rice and refill those muscles. Now, Brown rice has a bit of the opposite effect. It actually breaks down slowly into the bloodstream. So you don't have to you don't have to worry about eating this, having it breaking down quick, and before you use it, it gets stored as fat. The brown rice is going to get released into your system slowly so that you'll have a chance to burn it off as it gets in there. Okay, it's not just going to hit you boom and get stored. You can get a little bit at a time. You're going to be able to properly use it for energy. I'm not going to tell you which one you should or should not use. You would have to consult a nutritionist or your trainer one-on-one to find out what works for you. All right? Cool, cool. So we got our onion diced up. He's making me want to dance over here. Keep moving. We got our onion diced up. The recipe calls for green pepper. Like I said, you can use any kind of pepper you like.
Melinda Harmon wants to know if there's a substitute for peppers.
That's a great question. And shout out to Melinda. Thanks for just getting started with us. This is our first couple of days on our on our energy program. So thanks for joining. Now, a substitute for peppers. I don't think I've ever had that question before. A substitute for peppers. No, not everybody likes peppers. If you don't like peppers, I'm going to assume you don't like onions as well.
Nope.
So let's go ahead and take the route of zucchini. Let's go zucchini. Let's go squash. Let's go that area. Maybe a good squash substitute for your peppers. Let's go that area with it. Do you like squash? You can answer that in the comments. Anybody can. Let me know if you like squash. They got squoodles now, right?
What is squoodles?
Squoodles. You ain't heard of squoodles? No? We'll talk about that. Zoodles, squoodles.
She said correct.
Yeah, we got zoodles, squoodles. We got
How
all
she
those
know
now.
that? She know that though?
You have to look it up, baby. You have to look it up. You got to stay on top of your fitness,
to be
baby.
honest, I never. What's the replacement for onions? Like I didn't hear. I mean peppers.
For peppers, we're going to substitute our peppers
I didn't hear you.
with either zucchini or squash.
Oh, okay. Because like I was.
That's cool. Understood.
No smoke, you know.
See, we'll talk about this later. All right, tomato paste, real simple. This is just for an example. You can use any flavor that you like. We just got this real quick just to show you guys what we're gonna have. And then that leads us to water.
Oh, why?
Huge subject. Scoot over a little bit. I actually want to hold an entire webinar, just a short one, 20 minutes or so, just on water and proper pH levels. We have a filtration system in this house that I think is absolutely wonderful. That's going to keep your levels, your pH, around 7.5.
What's up, Pete?
You all right? What's your pH?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later, son. But like I said, I actually have a few handouts that are just about pH and water,
You're lonely over here.
how acidic it is, and how beneficial it is to have alkalinic water. Okay? So if you would like more information on water pH, let me know in the comments below or hit me in the messenger, and I have some information I can send to you either tonight or first thing in the morning. So we're going to reach across here. We're going to get some fresh, clean water out the tap. Deion, go ahead and tell them what's your favorite food, baby?
Don't know. Fun fact.
Chicken nuggets?
Probably not.
Tacos?
Chicken wings.
This guy is a chicken wing fanatic.
Chicken wings.
Where you at, Brandon Hudson?
Yeah, B-Hud.
Yeah, me, wait, bro. Where you at?
Big shout out to B-Hud and all the people that's doing MMA. With my man tonight, it's MMA conditioning night at Live Fit. So I hope you guys are killing it. You guys make sure you share this post so that everyone from Live Fit can see it as well.
Jen Knowles would like to know more about the water pH.
What?
Jen knows? Oh, for sure, Jen. I would hit you up ASAP with that information. And just know, unfortunately, do not trust your tap water. Do not trust your tap water. I hate to even say this out loud, but I just went over a study, Debbie. Remember, we were sitting around. We were just talking about this. Florida is ranked in the top 10 of worst waters. Florida is ranked, we'll say in the bottom 10, however you want to put it. They're ranked in the top 10 for having bad water. So if you live in Florida, let's talk. Definitely hit us up. We can talk about getting your water purified and why you should do it. You want to go ahead and try some of that? Tell them what it tastes like?
I already did.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Was it clean?
Yeah.
Now, to have your kid drink water
I don't like tap
that's not in a bottle
I don't like tap water.
is huge. You're hearing it from him. That's huge. That should tell you a lot right there. To have your kid drink water not in a bottle, that's big time. That's big time. So, making him dance. That boy water clean. That boy water is clean. Barbara Jean, I hope you on here seeing this. This is off the chain.
Oh my God, dude.
All right, and of course, we're going to move on with the ingredients. Sea salt and ground pepper.
I thought it was Kirkland salt.
Nope. Sea salt and ground pepper. Huge. Also, if you like, this recipe calls for a tablespoon of brown sugar. The brown sugar is not necessary, but if you're a person that likes things a little bit more on the sweeter side, then you can go ahead and use your brown sugar. All right?
There's a lot of people who would like information on the pH for water, so maybe you can do
Cool.
a session on that.
All right. It sounds like next Monday or Tuesday, a 20-minute webinar on water. Because it's huge. It's amazing. One of the most abundant things on earth is so hard to get to. There's so many people without clean water.
You know there's asteroids out there that is as big as the ocean?
There are asteroids that are as big as the ocean. This is correct.
Just learned that today.
All right.
Yeah.
You know when you ask your kid, son, daughter, did you learn anything in school today?
Nope.
What they say?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. I guess if you put on a Facebook Live, maybe you'll get a good answer.
Nope. What is the song?
And this is how we do it, guys. We're big on the fitness, we're big on the health, we're big on the food, but have fun. If you're not having fun with this, you will not repeat it every night. You'll do it for 2 days and then it's over. So if you're not having fun, man, I suggest you you check us out and we'll show you how to do it.
Maybe.
So that's the ingredients. Let's talk a little bit about the process on how to cook rice, because there's a lot of difficulty in that. Most of you guys have rice makers. That's not what it's called, but we're going to call it a rice maker for now. You know the pots. You know what I'm talking about. You got your pot, you put your rice in. If you do not have that, or you're looking to cook your rice a little faster, just remember this ratio. 1 cup of water, or excuse me, 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. This dude, I ain't gonna lie, this dude's throwing me off right now. But I'm so happy to have his energy here. You know, I'm loving it. It's got me giddy.
You always say you wish you would have my energy.
I do. Of course I want your energy, man. It's abundant. It's non-stop. Yes.
Thanks, I got you there. Hold on.
I got you. Knock on some wood or something.
Knock on wood. Go Minnesota.
Okay, I guess I can't say anything.
Nope. Go Minnesota.
Back to the rice ratio. 1 cup rice, 2 cups water. Here's a tip for a busy parent. Go 2.5 cups water. A little bit extra water in that pan, because I know most of you are burning your rice up, or your rice is coming out a little hard.
You not grammar?
Not really.
You said 2.5 cup water.
Dude, I'm from the eastern shore of Maryland. I mean, this is how it comes out.
You know grammar.
This is how it comes out.
Say me no grammar.
No. All right, so that's how we're going to go with the rice. Okay? Yeah, this guy's telling me how to use grammar. So put a little extra water when you're cooking your rice, because I know we have the tendency to put the pots on and then we step away because our kid needs help on homework, or we're on Facebook, and you don't want to burn your rice. So throw a little bit of extra in there. If you're cooking for just yourself, you're cooking 1 serving, go ahead and go 1/2 cup of uncooked rice, 1 cup of water. All right?
What is this? Uncooked
It
rice.
is what it is. You can either boil your water first and put the rice in, but me and my homie Ryan Brawner a couple years ago, we did a few experiments. We concluded we like to put the rice in the water while it's still cold and boil it and cook it all the way from there. All right?
1999.
Kara!
North.
Kara, you watching me right now?
Put that back up. I didn't read it.
Big shout out to Kara. First of all, Kara, yes, I'm about to say this on webcam. Awesome wig. I liked it. You was killing it. It's like, no. She was killing it. What?
World Gym, Kara.
Huh?
World Gym, Kara. Puerto Rico.
What? Puerto Rico in the house. Puerto Rico. How you doing, Kara, with the new baby? Okay. You can say it out loud, Daddy. Just say the names out loud. They back there doing sign language, writing notes. Just talk to me. Just talk to me. You know, I'm right here.
But smack me in my face.
That's cool. What's up, Kara? How you doing with the new baby, girl? All right. Sorry for the randomness tonight. I hope you understand. This is entertainment today. We're having fun. We're using some good products. And you get to see a kid just be natural and let it go for a night. So about that cooking process, the water and the rice, everything's real good. You're going to put your rice in your pot with a little bit of oil. We're going to cook the rice with the oil just a little bit. This helps the rice absorb the flavors of your onions, your salt, and your pepper, all the things you're going to put in. Please keep the temperature down really low when you got your rice and your oil at the very beginning, all right? Temperature really low. You don't want to burn any of that. So once we got the rice and the oil jumping, we're going to throw in our onion and our green pepper. We're going to cook up that onion and green pepper until it gets soft. If your onion is starting to turn a little brown, you actually cooked it too long. All right? Dang, I know that's what you're going to say when you cook it too long. That's it right there. So if you cook it till it's brown, you probably cooked it a little too long. Just get your vegetables nice and soft, all right? Your onion and your pepper. After that, throw in your garlic. Always throw your garlic in last. Garlic burns very, very easy, okay? So we want to put that in last and at low temperatures.
Ellie said put the cooked rice in with the oil.
Uncooked rice, excuse me. I didn't clarify. Uncooked rice.
Grammar.
Yes. Uncooked rice. You're going to put your uncooked rice in the oil. Sorry about that. Uncooked rice in the oil. Throw your veggies in. Let all that flavor marinate. Since we just talked about garlic, let's go ahead and take a time out and do some more cutting, right? That's the best part. So, here's some tricks here. You want to break a couple cloves out? We'll have a clove race. Wow.
That was you.
Thank you. We'll have a clove race here. Ready? So you can get 2 out first. Ready, set, go.
How you do that?
1 clove.
I can't do that. I don't even know what a clove is.
2 cloves.
I don't know what a clove is.
We are making a mess. All right, so for demonstration purposes, we got some little baby garlic bulbs. All right, we got some baby garlic bulbs. We're going to take a few of these, and after I clean my tray off, I'll show you how to chop them up. That's good, baby.
You
That's
got
good.
it, Deion. You got it.
He properly took the covering off of the garlic, which is awesome. Now we have to clean our board before we do anything. Do we got any questions on there, Debbie?
Nope.
Cool, man. Thank you all for watching.
We're done?
No, I'm just thanking them for watching, baby. I'm glad they're tuning in.
Oh, done.
They came in here to see some good food, and now they get to see some good father-son interaction. All right, baby, we're back on our knives that I'm falling in love with. I love the feel to this, very heavy. A lot of time the knives can be a little flimsy that you get out of the store, and that causes injury as well. If you're working with an unsteady knife, if your screws are loose, I know you got them old knives in your drawers that are old, probably wooden handles. If you have any knives with wooden handles, throw them out right now. Soon as this is over, get them out of there. Those wooden knife handles have so many germs, so much bacteria in it, it's ridiculous. So, to save your family from getting sick, relax. You want to throw away those wooden handles. We'll talk more about the design of these knives later on if you're interested. So, with the garlic cloves, this is the best way to break them down, guys. You're going to take this clove. You're going to take the flat end of your knife. You want to come get a close-up for me real quick? Is that possible?
No.
Because we're working with these baby cloves. So, with this clove here, we're going to take it sideways with the knife. We're going to crush it here.
I don't want to do that.
All right? That's going to help break it down, and you can pull the skin off so much easier that way. See that?
Yeah.
You've seen the difficulty my man had peeling the skin off. If you just take a bulb out, okay, skin and all, knife sideways, press it, boom. That's gonna give you this flat here, and you'll be able to pull the garlic right out. Okay, well let me scoot to the side first, baby, because you. All right, go ahead.
It went up and down.
Good. All right, that's it. Remove. All right, and break it up. This is probably the sloppiest demo I've ever had.
Well, that's what happens when you have an 11-year-old with you.
Yeah.
Melinda said, do you know the garlic trick with the mason jar?
No, I do not know the garlic trick with the mason jar. Go ahead and put that in the comments, Melinda. Put that in the comments. One tip I did learn from the father-in-law, that some of the best active ingredients in your garlic actually are not active until you bust the garlic open. So you want to bust your garlic open and let it sit. And the ingredients will actually become more active, the ones that help you with your cholesterol and with your heart issues. So with this little mini garlic here, you're going to have to use your rocking technique. Deion is not going to do this part, only because of the nature of the size of the garlic. You got to have some little fingers here. Okay? Move that skin out.
Why is garlic so sticky?
It is very sticky.
Sticky?
There is a very nutrient-rich
Product.
Yeah.
Something like that.
All right, so
You're funny.
this guy's off the charts right now.
Chris Dowd said raw garlic is good to eat.
That sounds nasty. I'm sorry, but that sounds nasty.
Hey, there was a guy on the radio last week, real popular radio personality. He was sick. He had a throat issue. He sucked on raw garlic to relieve his throat issues. Yeah, I feel just about how Deion does about that. I don't know about sucking on the raw garlic. I am one of those people that believe in the onion and the garlic when you're sick. One reason is the onion test. You take the onion, you put it in the corner of the room, it turns black. Some places in your house it turns black, some places it doesn't. It's all the nonsense is absorbing, okay? We can talk about that a little later. All right, we'll get back onto the recipe a little bit here. So, you got all your veggies that you're going to throw in with your rice and oil, cook it up, throw your veggies in, let everything get real soft. Then we're going to throw in our tomato paste. The recipe is going to call for a half a cup of tomato paste, I believe. I would use just 3 to 6 ounces. All right, this was actually made with about 4 ounces of tomato paste. So 3 to 6 ounces will usually do the trick. All right, you don't want to do too much on that. You don't want your rice too sweet. Camera's not on you. After your tomato paste, you're going to add your water in there. Cover it up. Boil that for about, we'll give it 10 to 15 minutes, all right? And it also depends on the type of rice you're using as well. Once again, I'm going to send out this recipe. I will either A, post a link below in the comments, or B, 100%, I'm going to post the recipes in my online inner circle, all right? The Fit Ninjas. If you're not one of the Fit Ninjas, then let me know and I'll add you to the group. If you are, make sure you get on there to get this recipe. All right, let's talk about the good stuff, the tough stuff. The chicken. It's all about the meats, baby. All right. So typically I would get him to clean all this off, but I don't know if he's in the right state of mind right now. So we're going to kind of do this real slowly here. I'm going to need you to take all of this, boo-boo, and move it to the side. So I need you in the comments right now. What'd you have for lunch? Post it. What'd you have for lunch?
Chris wants to know, where's the hot sauce, man?
Hot
Right
sauce.
here. Real hot. Real hot.
You can add the hot sauce in later, afterwards, beforehand, whatever you need to do. We big on hot sauce.
Right here.
I mean, we run through the thing of Texas Pete in no time. Texas Pete don't stand a chance at our house. So we all about the hot sauce. Yeah, man, go for it. We put hot sauce in everything. Eggs, all our meats, rice. Calm down, calm down. This is great. I'm going to channel this energy, guys. I'm going to channel this and put it to use. Trust me.
Eli had cheeseburgers.
Eli.
Oh, you not even go for you?
And a donut.
Excuse me.
To back up real quick, Eli Lauer is one of our black belts.
Tobacco.
Eli Lauer is one of our black belts.
You said tobacco.
Okay, we'll rewind and watch it on the replay. So, Eli, I believe last time you was eating something bad, the last webinar I had as well, Eli. It's time to clean it up, baby. It's time to clean it up. All right, I apologize for the mess, but when you have an 11-year-old on board, you guys know how it goes. So let's move on to the chicken. Real fast, before anybody points it out, I'm going to point it out first. Do not cut your meat on a wooden board. Okay? Do not cut your meat on a wooden board. For the same reasons that we talked about the wooden knife, the wooden handles on your knives, it absorbs a lot of bacteria. So you want to try to stay away from cutting your meat on a wooden board. I'm going to have this glass top on mine for right now. Go ahead and talk to the camera, Deion. It's all you while I pull this chicken breast out, buddy.
Well, like, cool. Yeah.
Any friends you want to shout out?
I don't got any friends on Facebook. I got a lot of friends on Snapchat, not Facebook, you know.
Okay. I hear you, bud.
It's, you know,
You can say hi to Grandma and Papa.
if they ain't even on. What are they on? Hello.
I'll just tell you what Ellie had. She had salad with goat cheese and beets.
Goat cheese.
Excellent.
Where you get goat cheese from?
Excellent.
I
From
did
goats,
not-
baby.
I
From
did
goats.
not know goats produce cheese.
You get goat cheese from goats.
I didn't know goats produce cheese, though. I thought you just gave out goat milk.
Oh,
I
man.
thought they gave out cheese.
Anybody is there excess drink in that book bag? Is there a purple one in there? I need a drink. Oh, that's cool, man. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I need a sip on that.
Can I use it? I haven't tried one yet. But
Excellent. All right. Here we go. Back on it. So here's your chicken breast. I know a lot of people are scared to prepare chicken breast and your meats raw. It's very bubbly. I know it's tough to prepare your meats raw. I've met 60-plus-year-old women that have not cooked a whole chicken before.
Oh.
No. Wow. He's about to get kicked off set, guys. Put a Y in the comments if you want him to get kicked off set. Put it in the comments if you want me to keep them on. Feel free to pump the comments full of Y's.
Dad, what is your Facebook?
I'll tell you in a second. It's Dante Finney.
Alright.
So like I said, I know that I got plenty of women, and I've seen over the age of 60 that have not cooked a whole chicken because it's intimidating to handle raw meats. I understand that. Just try to stay clean. Wash your hands. I'm going to go ahead and break this chicken down. Real simple, and I'm going to show you how, okay? So I pulled out both chicken breasts just to give you a little presentation. This guy.
Somebody put H, yeah, Chris Duds.
Yeah. Well, looks like you're about to be out of here. I even used my bowl too fast over here, but it's okay. Debbie, you want to go ahead and empty this out real quick and wash that out so I can put together my oil and honey? Yeah, I need it. Just set it aside. Put it on a paper towel. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get my bowl prepared for my marinade real quick. We're going to do a real simple marinade. This is really easy. You need 2 ingredients, guys.
How do you leave a
Olive oil and honey. So the ratio in which you may use those things are going to be different depending on how much you use. I would go a 2-to-1 with your olive oil and your honey. Go 2-to-1. You can either put it in a bowl, stir it up and dip the chicken in like we're about to do, or you can put your oil and your honey in a plastic bag, shake it up, put the bag in the refrigerator for 30 minutes or so, and let all those flavors marinate and soak together. And of course, as always, we're going to salt and pepper the meat. Okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and move one of these chicken breasts over. And I'm going to show you guys how to chop this bad boy up. So once again, you want a nice sharp knife. Good, good. You want a nice sharp knife here for your chicken breast. You're going to have to get a little hands-on. You can feel free to use a fork if you like, but I'm going to tell you, having your hand across the whole length of the whatever meat you're using is going to give you stability. Okay? So if you're just having something poked in the middle, the sides are going to move. This is going to give you your stability.
By the way,
If you would like, start on the short end here. So we're going to start on the short end. We're going to use our simple method. Push and pull. No, sir. And we're good. All right? Notice how easy that is. Big chicken breast. We're about to break this baby down in about 30 seconds. Now, you're going to have a little fat on the side. Easy. Push, pull, stick your fat to the side. Okay? Keep that nice and neat here. I'm going to go ahead and give it a good push-pull. We're going to break this chicken all the way down. And once again, baby, this is cooking for home. You want it fast and you want it easy. Nice. All right. Deion. So honey's a little sticky as always. I'm going to shake this up. I want you to give me 3 spoons of honey in that bowl while I wash my hands off. Okay? All right, camera's all on you, Deion. This is where you shine, baby.
All I do is dance. I feel like James Harden.
Let them know what you're doing. Explain the process.
Oh! I got honey on the chicken and honey in the bowl.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go. Over top of your bowl. Good job. Good job. This is the most crowded workstation. It's driving me nuts. All my OCD people, is this driving y'all crazy or what? Because it's tearing my nerves up. Good job. All right, that's good. That's good. How many did you get in there? 3?
Yep. Yep.
All right. Good, good, good. We'll even that out. We can set that to the side. We're going to even that out with some olive oil. No, I do not measure.
Yeah.
Just to give you a quick background, yes, I did cook for 8 years. I used to do catering with Tony Hillengloss. We did weddings. We did it all. I've done the overnight deal. I've done all types of cooking deals. So very lucky to have that type of experience. And I've even worked on the boardwalk at Dough Roller, right? So a lot of different kind of cooking experience. So we're going to mix this up real good. It's not going to be perfect, but you'll get the point. So in the meantime, to save time, because we're dealing with busy households, while you're making your marinade and your chicken, go ahead and heat up your pan. All right, go ahead and heat up your pan. We're always talking about new deals. What we talked about the other week, guys? Air fryers. We're talking about a lot of different things, a lot of different equipment that's coming out. We got your slow cookers now, all these different types of equipment. Can't beat this technology right here. This is awesome. We talked about stainless steel pans and non-stick pans in the last webinar. You can find that webinar over on Mixed Martial Fitness. In that webinar, we talked about stainless steel pans and non-stick pans. Those stainless steel pans tend to cook a little uneven. The heat's not distributed evenly, so you may have a hot spot here and a cold spot there. The technology in here, we're called our OptiTemp technology. There's actually a coil in the bottom of this pan, all right? There's a coil in there. That coil distributes the heat around the pan evenly so that you don't have any hot spots, okay? So that way you won't burn anything unevenly. It's all going to cook up just the same due to that OptiTemp technology, okay? You can put this on gas, electric, and this is also very heavy because it's comprised of 3 layers. 3 layers. And if you have a Teflon pot at home, toss it. Get that thing out of there, okay? That Teflon is no good. A lot of studies are out. As you're cooking, when it gets to a certain temperature and you bump that pan, you scrape the pan at all, no. No, you're out. Get out. You're done. He's on timeout now, guys. Clap it up for timeout. She's going crazy. I know. Welcome. So, this is a very heavy pan. It is not made of Teflon. Those Teflon pans, they heat up, and when they heat up, if you scrape them just a little bit, that Teflon gets scraped off, and those little bits actually get into your food. We want none of that. This is one of the craziest things that I'm happy about. You can tell I'm getting old when you get excited about pots and pans. You know, you get a little age on you. This on the inside here doesn't have the little buttons. The little fasteners, the little screws aren't in there. For all my OCD people, you know how we cleaning? And you got things stuck in those little corners, that little crevices, and then you got to put your sponge down and get your nail out and scrape. We don't want to do all that. We don't want to do all that. No pins, no screws in there. Nice smooth wash, okay? Any questions, Debbie, I need to cover, or are we rolling?
No, we're rolling.
Cool, we rolling. So, we're going to clean this off a little bit here because this is driving me crazy. And we're going to talk about how to spice up your chicken. People think that the seasonings that we get in the restaurant, that we cannot duplicate those seasonings here at home. You can make the same seasonings, the same mixes they make in your favorite restaurant right at home. It's very simple. I'm going to give you a little quick Cajun seasoning that you can use. We only need 5 ingredients, real simple. We need our salt, pepper. We're going to roll with our cayenne pepper. Easy on the pepper. Everything else you can put more than the recommended half a teaspoon in there. I would stick to half a teaspoon with this particular ingredient unless you've used it before. If you've used the cayenne pepper multiple times, feel free to toss it in there. Chris, give me 3 tablespoons. Throw 3 tablespoons in there. Paprika, this will give you a good smoky flavor in your meats, especially chicken. And then oregano. We're all very familiar with the seasoning of oregano. With the oregano, the cayenne pepper, and the paprika combined, you're going to get a nice little mix. Looks a lot like this. You want to come get closer to them? I just want you to see the color. I've already used half of it. See, it's very little, so you don't have to worry about waste. And any that you do have left over, you can put into a plastic bag, all right? That's good.
Chris said 4.
For what?
4 tablespoons.
4? Woo! I guarantee you won't eat too many bites of that, but I would like to see it. If you use 4 tablespoons, please record it and post it and tag me on the video because I want to see it. All right. So with this, you just want to take it, sprinkle on top, real even. This may take a second, but it's worth every second to get everything nice and marinated together. And that's how you do it. This is how you get a good, clean flavor. Don't sprinkle your seasoning directly onto the meat. Put your seasoning inside of a little bowl and then gently spread it onto your meat. All right?
Add some love.
Some love in there. Now, I like to toss mine all in the honey and let that all marinate together. Or you can be really nice with it. Just lay it down in little strips. We'll just do 2 or 3 of them real quick. You got your little strips in there. Boom, 1, flip it, 2. You're going to take that right out, and then you're going to put it in your pan. I'm just going to lay these in here from now. But you just lay it right in your pan like that, and you're ready to go. One of your sides is going to have seasoning on it, all right? I'm going with the raw chicken, but this is so you can see what's going on here. One of your sides is going to have a little more seasoning than the other, right? Because we're going to season one side. Boom. Boom. Pull it out. One side's going to have the seasoning. You want to lay this down seasoned side up. If you put it seasoned side down, you're going to run the risk of burning it up, okay? Those seasonings are going to cook up really, really fast. So you want to have it seasoned side up. Also, if you do marinate your chicken in a bag, try to get the excess honey and oil off because honey contains sugar. Sugar browns up really, really fast, okay? You can go to your kids and your friends and say you caramelized your chicken when you really actually burnt it if you want to, but we both know what's going on, okay? You burned it because the sugars cook really, really fast. So if you're cooking with sugar, you're cooking with honey, make sure you have the temperatures fairly low, okay? You're just going to lay your meat right in there like that and let it roll. Real simple. All right, real simple. We're not doing any cooking tonight. I would love to put it in the pan for you so you can watch it sizzle, but we're going to save that for another time, all right? So like I said, I would get you this rice recipe, and I would get you this chicken recipe. There's the finished product right there. If Deion was here, I would let him taste it, but you guys can go ahead and get a little taste. Cool, cool. I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands off real quick, and then we'll wrap this up. We'll have a little last segment, all right? If you got any questions, guys, go ahead and plug them in there real quick. Cool, cool. Debbie, you want to give him a little something? He's going to wait on me. You're good, you're good. You're good. They can wait while I get their hands washed. Real good.
I can tell you about back in the day when we used to watch Martin and Gina. She called Cajun chicken the burnt chicken.
Yeah, this is true.
Don't burn the chicken.
Most people watch Martin. It's
Yeah.
not a bad one.
Martin.
All right, guys. So, this was my crazy, chaotic first cooking webinar. Thanks for letting me have my son on. I hope you guys picked up a couple tips. Remember, one thing I really like to stress to people is the knife work. Oh, you good? It's the knife work. Use your push and your pull, and use your rocking techniques. These are the things that are going to help you speed up your cooking. All right, because I know preparation, we look at it, is very daunting, and it slows us down. If you have the right materials, your knives are sharp, your board's ready to go, you'll be able to whip it up in no time, all right? Anybody got any final questions? I'm going to post links for the recipes and for these beautiful knives in this pan, either in the comments below or on my Fit Ninjas online inner circle page. So this has been very fun. Can't wait to actually cook these ingredients. We will not be wasting this. Don't worry. We will be eating it. I hope you guys try this. If you do, please take a picture. I'll take a couple pictures of the final product for you guys to see. And we'll keep this thing going, man. This is episode 4. I can't wait for episode 5. Who knows where it'll be at. But we will be talking about that water pH, okay? So if you have any questions about water, please gather those questions up and have them ready to shoot off at me next week, either Monday or Tuesday early in the week, okay? Any final comments? All right, excellent, gang. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys soon. Rest up. And if you're training with me tomorrow, make sure you hydrate, baby, because I'm going to be ready for you. Let's get it.